Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.28. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has surpassed our expectations, achieving a gain of approximately 11.89% since we first recommended buying Microsoft 10 days ago. This results in an average return of about 1.19% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned at the upper end of a wide and horizontal trend, which typically presents a good selling opportunity. However, if the price breaks through the upper trend line at $435.88, this would signal a strong buying opportunity, indicating a potential shift in the trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 1.93% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decline of 20.41% to a decrease of 1.36%. Examining the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected decline of 8.62%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a drop of 25.94% to a decrease of 7.50% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $320.94 and $400.83. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline Microsoft stock downgraded from buy candidate to hold accumulate after Wednesday trading session. The Microsoft stock price gained a fraction of a percent on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, rising from $433.31 to $433.35. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 1.63% with a day low at $431.11 and a day high of $438.12. The price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 15.75% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, with a total of 8 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 23 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $10 billion and $80 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $468.35, while the lowest price was $344.79. Currently, the price is 7.47% or $35 below the 52-week high of $468.35, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft's latest news reveals significant developments that could influence its stock price in both the short and long term. First, the company has triumphed in its legal battle with the Federal Trade Commission regarding its acquisition of Activision Blizzard for $69 billion. The Ninth Circuit Court's affirmation in favor of Microsoft enhances investor confidence, signaling a stronger foothold in the gaming sector and potentially boosting stock performance as barriers to this lucrative integration have now been cleared. In terms of quarterly metrics, Microsoft reported a robust performance driven by a 33% growth in its Azure services. This aligns with the rising demand for cloud and artificial intelligence solutions, making the stock appealing to investors looking for growth opportunities in 2025. As businesses increasingly adopt cloud technology, demand for Azure is expected to continue driving revenue, which can support a positive trajectory for MSFT shares. However, there are uncertainties as well. Reports indicate that OpenAI, a key partner, plans to reduce its revenue-sharing agreement with Microsoft. This could impact Microsoft's future earnings from its artificial intelligence investments if implemented, warranting close observation from investors. In environmental initiatives, Microsoft has secured multi-year agreements for carbon removal credits, enhancing its commitment to sustainability. Such steps could attract environmental, social, and governance-focused investors and strengthen its reputation, offering long-term benefits. In summary, while Microsoft's recent legal win and strong Azure growth are likely to bolster short-term stock performance, the evolving dynamics with OpenAI and sustainability efforts could shape its long-term outlook, requiring investors to remain vigilant. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Microsoft a neutral grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned Microsoft a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned Microsoft a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Microsoft an outperform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Microsoft an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have given Microsoft stock a general buy rating. They rate the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, the analysts give the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified from Microsoft. The Microsoft stock currently shows buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at levels $421.83 and $388.44. Should the stock drop below either of these levels, it would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD, and we are witnessing an increase in volume alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been noted which could impact near-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, May 5, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by approximately 0.647%. Additional declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots signaled a sell 3 days ago. Bollinger Bands signaled a buy 4 days ago. Short-term Moving Average indicated a buy 12 days ago. Long-term Moving Average signaled a buy 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy 7 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average signaled a buy 11 days ago. Long-term moving average indicated a buy 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy 64 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. Microsoft finds support from accumulated volume at $425.40. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock typically experiences average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the risk is regarded as medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $7.01 between its high and low, representing a change of 1.63%. In the last week, the stock's daily average volatility stood at 1.97%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is relatively normal, typically observed in companies with long histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $3.34. Keep a close eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $435.28. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft faces its first support level at $425.40. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the second day of May in 2025, Bradford L. Smith conducted an insider sale of 18,212 shares of common stock. On the same day, he conducted another insider sale of 56,788 shares of common stock. On the 5th day of May in 2025, Bradford L. Smith sold 6,000 shares of common stock. On the 15th day of April in 2025, Amy Coleman made an insider purchase of 10,370 shares of common stock. On that same day, she also conducted an insider sale of 27,944 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been calculated to be negative, with a ratio of negative 53.116. In total, insiders purchased 112,773 shares and sold 343,246 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $417.87, which reflects a decrease of 3.57%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, stands at 83, significantly heightening the risk factor. Additionally, a sell signal has been triggered from a pivot top, identified 2 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Microsoft presents several positive indicators. However, we do not view these as sufficient to categorize it as a buy candidate. At its current valuation, it should be considered a hold candidate, meaning investors may either retain their shares or accumulate more while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our conclusion for this stock from a buy to a hold or accumulate recommendation since our last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems identify that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 8th of May, we anticipate that Microsoft will open higher by 84 cents, starting at $434.19. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before engaging in the buying or selling of any securities. Your investment decisions should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.